Hey guys, welcome to Denny's. Once again, this is an update video for September 26th. Today we're going to head into the Dev Note Volume 14 and the Freyna's Encrypted Vault Shop details. So I'm going to hop right into it. Going to be kind of like the previous video I did earlier today, just a minute ago on stream again. Link in the description if you guys would like to come hang out. Twitch.tv/Denny's with an extra S at the end. Come check us out. We have a great time. And then let's hop right into it. So first up with the Freyna's Encrypted Vault Shop, I want to talk about this really quick. So yes, we're going right into it. First up, you want to log in, obviously link up with your Steam account or whatever you've got going for the login there. And then this is basically an in-game event going from September 26th until October 30th. And the shop availability is until November 6th. So it's a little bit longer for the shop availability for the points you do earn, but let me try to explain the event. So obviously accomplish missions and earn points. Use the points you've earned to select the encrypted vault containing the item you want. I don't think, at least at first glance, I don't think this is going to be an encrypted vault in game. I think this is literally just an encrypted vault down here, the encrypted vault shop, to be clear. But we have basically week 1, it says we've got log into the game, complete 4 missions 4 times, infiltration operations 2 times, void intercept battle, blah, blah, blah. They each get you 1 point, right? So that's today, Thursday. You can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points on today, Thursday, for week 1. We've got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It looks like it's going to reset every Thursday. It's going to come out with a new week. So we've got 5 weeks of this, and the rewards are kind of insane. So you can literally earn it says here, it's hard to, I know you guys probably won't be able to read this, but it does say 0 for 2, 0 for 2, 0 for 2 for the weapon materials. And I'm guessing this means you can earn whatever weapon material you would like to get for this event. With 20 points, you'll be able to earn any piece that you'd like. Yes, that's going to take a second. However, if there's a gun or a piece you really don't want to farm twice, like for instance, a 10% blueprint for Enduring Legacy or what have you, this is going to be very nice. Because you're going to be able to just skip 2 automatically. You're skipping 2 for your 5x farm or your 4x farm, your quad farm, whatever you're calling it, whatever you're doing. You can also get boosts. You've got 5 points for XP boost, Descendant boosts, weapon boosts, gold boosts, not boots, boosts, Kuiper shards. There's no boots here. Gold, Kuiper shards, all the breakers, just a lot of stuff you can get. You can also earn 3 crystallization catalysts from this event alone. Yes, it's going to cost you 120 points. I hope that they probably up the point reward. It looks like, yeah, 10 points for mission 1 and 10 points for mission 2. So there are weekly missions, which is really nice. So each week you're going to be able to get like probably, what is that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm very good at math. Raichu actually taught me everything I know. And we've got, what did I say, 35 plus 20, so 55 points per week means you get 1 crystallization catalyst per week and a weapon material of your choice, or 3 of these of your choice, and you can get up to 30 of these things. That is insane. If they go to your mailbox, that means you can save them without using them for a rainy day whenever you want to use them. This is crazy. This is great. I love to see stuff like this. Fantastic. You can get a bunch of weapon materials as well. So definitely do not sleep on this. I would log in literally just to do it at bare minimum, do the weekly missions here to get the most points you can get. And that's what you're going to do. So again, 35 from the dailies. So 5 for each day, and then 2 10 points each week. There's going to be 2 10-point missions, it seems like. So yeah, really exciting. 55 per week. And then that is the Freyna's Encrypted Vault Shop. Definitely let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments. I know we've been waiting for bonus events like this. We have had events. This is just a very, very nice event compared to them. And it's actually like an outside of game like event where you have to like log in to do this, I guess, which is interesting. But we are going to hop over to the Dev Note now. I wanted to mix these two together. I did not want to include them in the patch note video because I really did not want an hour-long video on my hand, just to be honest, guys. So let's hop right into it. So greetings, Descendants. This is the director of the first Descendant, Minsuk Ju. I don't know how to say that. I'm so sorry. He's a legend, whoever he is. However you pronounce it, he's a legend. He's been doing amazing things. With him at the helm, this has been like the most non-Nexon experience I've ever experienced. But anyway, I'm gonna go off on so many tangents. After scheduling the second season 1 update to October 10th, the dev team is working hard to bring you more satisfying content. The season 1 update has taught us a lot about the direction of the first Descendant should take, and we're striving to deliver even better content based on what we've learned. Today, as a part of this effort, we've prepared this dev note to share some news about our second update. So Ultimate Freyna exclusive story. This is a lot of lore stuff. I'm not going to really read everything about this. We basically went into Bunny's story already with the release of the game. Now we're going to go into Freyna's story with this. Freyna's story is looking quite dramatic too. surviving alone after failing to save her love and comrades. Very sad, very sad. On October 10th, Ultimate Freyna will make her appearance. Again, more lore stuff, you know, talking about her suit and how she basically, her RK is basically just more painful and her suit makes it so she controls her pain more. But this is the juicy stuff. So new modules. So this is Freyna's modules. We've got Ultimus Freyna's exclusive modules, Toxic Mixture, and Venom Injection will be added. So this is Toxic Mixture. Freyna's passive skill Contagion links is changed to Toxic Mixture. When equipped, this skill module will trigger Necrosis instead of Room Zero Trauma. As enemies gain more stacks of Necrosis, your firearm ATK increases when you shoot at them. And if an enemy reaches max stacks, your firearm critical hit rate also increases. So this might break Freyna's ultimate ability build and make her an insane bosser. She's already a crazy good bosser. This is going to be crazy. I'm really excited for this one for sure. This is probably going to be better of the two, but I can't say anything yet, obviously. We're going to have to wait and see. I'm also not the wisest individual. I'm kind of dense, but we're going to wait and see. So Venom Injection, defense mechanism is changed to Venom Injection. Venom Injection consumes resources to recover your shield and increase skill power modifier while inflicting corrosion on enemies. Enemies inflicted with corrosion suffer reduced toxin resistance, making them more vulnerable to Freyna's toxic attacks. Now, this is basically a change on her second ability. Don't quite know what this is going to entail, if you're going to like still get that armor and people who attack you are going to get that corrosion debuff, but we're going to have to wait and see. It's interesting for sure, but we're just going to have to wait and see how exactly that interacts with everything. And we've also got Haley's new Transcendent mods as well. So the super cooled Kuiper round and cryogenic cluster shot will be added. One sec. The lights are quite bright in this room. Super cooled Kuiper round using the unique weapon reduces firearm ATK and fire rate, but increases weak point damage in return. Also, successful weak point attacks recover your shield instead of your MP. The increase in weak point damage decreases on firing the unique weapon, but increases again on successful weak point attacks. Really interested to see if this, like, how much damage we're talking as far as the weak point damage, because if it lowers the firearm ATK and fire rate, it better be a massive jump in weak point damage. Again, another one we're going to have to wait and see, but at least we know what we are going to be planning our builds for. And honestly, this doesn't really change much with Haley. We're still probably going to be one-shotting, so we'll see what happens. And then we've got her mobbing Transcendent mod, or at least what looks like her mobbing Transcendent mod. The cryo effect is changed to cryogenic. Using a firearm to attack an enemy inflicted with cryogenic deals additional AoE damage to nearby enemies, making this a useful skill for clearing out common monsters. So a mobbing Transcendent mod, right? So basically, I don't know. I'm guessing Thunder Cage mixed with this might be kind of crazy, especially with Gun Haley. But we're going to have to wait and see. Again, I think it's going to be Thunder Cage, but there's probably going to be a ton of different metas that go from this. Clairvoyance to weaken them. There's so many. And the new Scout Rifle, for example, that's coming out for her. Like, this might be a crazy mobbing build. We're just going to have to wait and see. But it sounds so cool, and I honestly was waiting for something to be announced for her mobbing build. As far as the new modules, they just basically said, in addition, we're adding new modules to improve your builds. So they're keeping us on our toes. We have no idea. We do have a little bit of a hint here. Following the addition of modules to improve shield utilization today, on September 26th, we'll be adding modules that boost skill power or firearm ATK instead of critical hit on October 10th, to encourage the use of weapons and Descendants that have low critical hit rates. So what this means is this is good for Asimo, this is good for Bunny, this is good for Freyna. This is going to be very interesting, because all those Descendants that are people like, oh, the firearm crit rate, we can't build around that, because it's like, if we do 4 crit mods, the 5% crit, what the heck's the point of that? This is hopefully going to fix that, and then obviously we're adding new modules. It's quite a broad statement. I'm going to zoom in here. That's probably an epic fail on my part. We're adding new modules to improve your builds. It's just a broad statement. We're going to have to wait and see what that is, but it's super exciting. Okay, so new boss, Deathstalker. Gluttony's getting nerfed. Deathstalker's the new latest boss. I hope it's not too hard, but also I want some challenging stuff in the game. I just really don't. I hope they don't lock a lot of really overpowered stuff behind this. Gluttony farm was kind of annoying, but listen, to each their own. I like the bosses in this game. It's just that I want like interesting boss mechanics, and I just wasn't a fan of the way Gluttony mechanics worked. And at the end of the day, you just go in one phase them anyway with like 3 Glaze and an Enzo. So I don't know. I hope that this boss is like provides a little bit more of a fun challenge, but also at the same time isn't like a nuisance to go in and do. Obviously, public lobbies are going to have a hard time doing this, just like every new boss. But new boss, and Gluttony is getting nerfed. Gluttony will be readjusted. Join the opportunity to intercept more Colossi. So yeah, Deathstalker, and then we've got the new weapon. So Frostwatcher. So Frostwatcher, two-wheel true power, basically a bunch of lore here, deliberate rather than fast and hot. Frostwatcher is the perfect weapon for such descendants. There's this whole article, this whole like line, they're hinting at, hey, this is for Haley. And then the last line they say, especially a cryogenic RK user like Haley will benefit from the metabolic boost caused by Frostwalker's refrigerant that surrounds the rifle. So it's basically going to be good for Haley, and we don't know what that means. Hopefully it's usable on others like Viessa. She's chill too, so maybe it'll be good on Viessa. Maybe it'll have like a special unique interaction where it only works really well on chill descendants. It'd be kind of a doozy because like I want it to work, you know, like Thunder Cage is like an all-rounder. I kind of want another all-rounder weapon, but it is what it is. Excited for it nonetheless. And then this is the juicy juice. Highest difficulty infiltration operations, and we even have some gameplay footage here of Freyna absolutely popping off with Thunder Cage and her new 4 poisons. When a mob dies, you see as it has a chance to drop a pool on the ground with her new passive, and there's just look at the pools on the ground. I mean, that's awesome. Look at it. This is the hardest difficulty. So I'm just showing the gameplay here real quick. As you can see, same thing, just a different spot here. So I'm going to read all this. So on October 10th, we're also introducing the new 400% infiltration operations with more monsters and loot to enjoy. So more loot. You can choose the 400% option in the infiltration operations with the invasion event and continue to participate after you have stopped the invasion. 400% infiltration operations feature a greater number of monsters and enhanced monsters than other dungeons, allowing you to fight endless battles. The final battle, which pits you against two named monsters at the same time, is a unique feature of this content. So the final battle of the 400%, two bosses. That's wild. We're going to see. With more monsters appearing, you'll be able to plunder a deluge of loot in 400% infiltration operations. This includes an exclusive currency obtainable only in infiltration operations, which can be used to obtain special items that can be traded to ETA 0. So exciting. This is like getting a unique piece. This is like what you're going to do weekly for ETA 0, which we're going to go into ETA 0 next. But basically, you're going to want to do these weekly at least to get this unique item that can be traded in the trade agent. And segueing over to the trade agent now, we've got ETA 0. Every Friday to Sunday, a mysterious merchant, ETA 0, visits Albion. The days may vary depending on the time zone of the sentence. So welcome, Zur. I mean, ETA 0. Excuse me. That was a misspoke. I misspoke. ETA 0 offers a different list of goods each week, consisting of Descendant blueprints, weapon blueprints, materials, inventory expansions, paints, etc., which requires standard ETA vouchers or premium ETA vouchers to trade. These vouchers can be obtained by playing the 400% infiltration operation and exchanging surplus weapon blueprints. Right there. Surplus weapon blueprints or the vouchers you get from doing the 400%ers. So, in addition to the rotating shop, ETA also offers the feature to exchange surplus weapon blueprints for ETA vouchers. However, due to the limited amount of goods that ETA 0 brings in, the amount of blueprints that can be exchanged each week is also limited. So, guys, what this means, I want to emphasize this. If you're not paying attention, pay attention now. You cannot just give him 1,000 of your 32% what's it called, the restored relic. If you have 70 of those, you're not gonna be able to give all of them in one weekend. There's gonna be a limit to how much you can give because of how his supply works. So don't think you're just gonna be able to give him all your stuff immediately. He's gonna have a limit to how much you can give him. I want to make that as emphasized as I can. But the amount of blueprints that can be exchanged each week is limited, so keep that in mind. We're also planning new content that will consume surplus blueprints even after ETA 0 is added. This is good news. This is for the people that are like, why is it limited? I have 70 restored relic blueprints. This is for you. For now, ETA 0 will serve to consume some of the surplus blueprints, but we'll continue to expand opportunities to utilize them more efficiently. So soon TM. They're saying soon TM we'll let you get rid of the other 70. You may have 80 restored relics. We'll take 10 from you. But down the line, we'll take those 70, we'll take those 70 from you, okay? And then as far as cosmetics, we've got Celebrate Halloween in Albion. With Halloween just around the corner, the city of Albion has been transformed with the dark and mysterious Halloween decorations. So just a Halloween event. First in-game event, pretty cool. You get to see the Albion change. You get to see all the changes for Halloween. Kind of exciting. I'm a big Halloween fan. We got some new hair colors for Freyna, Valby, and Bunny. And then we've got the rest of additional season 1 updates. Except, guys, this is the most important part. So the rest of the additional season 1 updates. The Resource Defense Special Operations have been underplayed compared to mind blockades due to long playtime, low monster density, and sprawling placements. We plan to improve resource defense and make it more interesting by shortening the playtime of resource defense to the level of mind blockade, increasing the number of monsters, and changing the placement style. Guys, look at this image. I want you to look at I want you to just examine this image real quick. Let's go like this. Do you guys see how many mobs are spawning in back there? And do you guys see what's happening here with the Kingsguard Lance by chance? All right, we'll move on. Okay. We plan to improve resource defense. Can I get a hallelujah? All right, I won't spend too much time on this. Anyway, this one is even... I'm not going to jump out of my seat. We also want to address the issue of reactor farming. To reduce the inconvenience of having to farm a new ultimate reactor every time you switch to a new weapon, we're introducing the reactor implant system. This system will allow you to implant the weapon optimization conditions of other ultimate reactors to your current ultimate reactor. An ultimate reactor can have up to 3 weapon optimization conditions, and you can freely implant weapon optimization conditions based on your weapon settings. With this, you'll no longer have to farm a new reactor each time you switch your weapons, as you only need to implant a new weapon optimization condition into the reactor you're currently using. It's over. No more 13-hour days at the fortress outskirts. No more 13-hour days at the abandoned zone. I know you know who I'm talking about. No more 13-hour days grinding reactors. We fought a vigilant fight. This is it. All right. I'm getting a little too emotional. We hope this dev note has answered some of your expectations and questions. The dev team is always listening to your feedback and constantly striving to provide you with a better gaming experience. We promise to continue to improve and evolve. We'll do our best to make your time in the first Descendant even more enjoyable. We always appreciate your support and feedback, and we look forward to seeing you in the upcoming update. That has been the video, guys. We went over the encrypted vault. We went over the dev note 14 for the upcoming changes. Like I said, I did 2 videos today because I really didn't want to make this an hour-long video. I want people to have that option of you know, going to different updates and seeing them. But I appreciate everyone who stayed this long, who is still here. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week. Enjoy the changes today, the 26th. I'll be streaming live, so please check me out. Check out the links to the community Discord in the description below. Patreon if you'd like to support me there. And then, like I said, I'll be live on twitch.tv/Denny's with an extra S at the end. And then, yeah, all links in the description. I love you guys. I'm out of here. Peace out. Goodbye.